Morning everyone. All right, so from last night, can I get this? All right, picked up this whole collection. Look, honestly, I think I may have paid a little bit too much for it, but yeah, so all flesh and blood, all bulk. I thought it was just going to be commons, uncommons, rares. There's a fair few foils in there. Look, I don't know if I'm going to be able to move it, but it forces me to think of new and ingenious ways to possibly move product or introduce people to the game. It's going to be a big game. It's hit the US, it's gone crazy. So yeah, all right. What's on for today? Game development. That's a new thing. Look, I'm not doing it, someone else is, so I'm just working with that person, trying to break his system, trying to make his game better before too many people see it, too many cooks in the kitchen. So really just breaking it down till he gets something that he likes, and then as a store, happy to run it in the store and get people playing it and test it out more and see if it's worth throwing towards production. So that's the exciting thing, helping other people, and with the power of a store, helping them, you know, if it's a good project, to, you know, get it out there really. Apart from that, be looking at some magic stuff this morning, get a video done. It's nice and early. I've got 2 video conferences probably from 4 onwards, so that's pretty much going to be the end of the day for a Friday. So yeah, we'll get some stuff done. I'm also got some other little deals looking to do for maybe some sealed product of some old games, not sure. I think we've reached a price on that. I'm just going to have to verify. And I've got the girls sorting through my Star Wars cards. You know, hopefully that gets done. Like, that's a project that's taken me forever. I was probably not even going to get to it till next year, but those girls have really helped with that. So yeah. It's all about the collections, really, with the store. Like, look at this. I'll even show you this. Like, that's crazy. That's flesh and blood. Let's just take a look at all the flesh and blood and how fully involved I am with it. So, without getting people dizzy, that's flesh and blood. And I've got table. All right, I'm just going to bring this round to me. I don't want you all getting dizzy. I know how bad it is. I looked back at a video, I was like, whoa. And in the office, I've got more flesh and blood. So it's everywhere. I'm designing different things of how to support it, how to get new players in. And for that, I needed bulk. That's part of my plan. But bulk ain't worth anything. Like, if you're getting 4 cents a card, you're doing well. All right. Have a great one, guys, and we'll see you on the next video. See what I get done. All right, one of my clients, as I was talking about before, sent me the game. He wants me to try out, potentially break. So got it set up, both sides. Keep moving around, trying to work out this game, break it, send him back some more details. More on that another time. Well, nothing much happened today. As you saw, there was the playtest of the game, ran through a few things. Really just spent the time doing that. Broke the game a bit. Talked a bit more about it, tried a few other things out, and we think we've come to something pretty good and interesting. So that project's going to go on to the next level and see if we can expand from that. And that's probably about the 4th iteration of that. So yeah, pretty exciting stuff that we actually got confident enough with it that we move it on to the next stage. As apart from that, orders are in for Zendikar. Yep, the pre-release. That's, you know, something exciting. And yeah, videos have been done throughout the day, so was able to get ahead of that as well. These videos obviously have to be done every day. Yeah, nothing much else. It's a Friday. Weekend's about to start. Not sure about whether there's enough on a weekend to do, but I might do it for the whole weekend. Everyone, all right, Saturday, and wow, got some really exciting stuff happening. I've got been working on a membership program. Yeah, really excited about that one. Also excited about the projects that I've got coming up for Fab to really introduce or make it easier for new players to get into it, and to give them the full support and supplementary material. They pretty much pick a hero and we have a pack for them to get all the cards for that. So that's going to be awesome. I think that's going to be a massive selling point for us promoting that game. I spent all night looking at the Vermilion Bloodline cards for Dragon Ball. And yeah, I'm really excited for some of that. My boy Chilled, my leader, also gets some kick up in those cards, although not really supported, because it is made for those leaders that are in there. There are some choice cards in that which I might start kicking off the Chilled page as well. I've got the Chilled page made, I just haven't really been posting in it, so I might start getting back to that as well. What else did I have on here? We're up to 70 members, so we've actually reached the week 6 total in our first 2 weeks, so that is amazing. In the first 2 weeks we hit 30 extra people. So I want to thank everyone that has come on board for that. It really makes it that much easier trying to get to that 100. Also organising with other YouTubers and people that are making content to tee up with them for some interviews or some meetings. So that's going to be some really good stuff. We've got so much happening here. Tomorrow we get an announcement in regards to Victoria, where we are with the lockdown. To be honest, in my mind, in my head, I'm still here for another month with the lockdown situation. That's in my mind. I don't know which way it's going to go, but that's the way I'm planning things and looking towards things. We also had an announcement yesterday. Oh man, so much happened yesterday and last night. Digimon is coming to Australia, English version. So we're heavy into the Japanese version, supporting that and trying to get that going. But the English version has just been announced. It's done by Bandai, same company that does Dragon Ball. So I'm expecting much the same. Seeing Dragon Ball and Flesh and Blood are the two main products that I myself deal with. Digimon, I kind of have the same expectation that Digimon will be very much like Dragon Ball, and we're going to really be pushing and supporting that as well. So today, what's on for today? I'm just rambling. So I'm about to get onto, what's this program called? Discord. So 12 o'clock, I've got the Final Fantasy guys jumping on for their tournament. At the same time, I'm part of a Vampire the Masquerade role-playing game. I really like to support that. That goes way back when I first got into the Vampire role-playing game. I just love it. I love the whole scene and everything. Got into the card game as well, and that's why we support Vampire the Eternal Struggle. It's a card game on the website if you want to see it. 5-player game. There is another one called Vampire Rivals coming out most likely the end of this year. And that's going to be more your 2-player game for the same scene. So I'm really getting behind that and supporting it. It is very niche, very small in Australia. I'm hoping for it to get bigger and pretty much be behind it. Very much in the Vampire the Eternal Struggle world, I've actually set myself up as what they call a prince. So I'm the Prince of Ravenhall, and my responsibility is to build that scene up around here, and that's what I do. So it's really exciting being part of the whole scene, and I'm not only that, I'm forced to as a store. I could sit back and try and just sell stuff, but my heart's really in, you know, these hobbies. It really is. And that might be bad for business. Sometimes I do need to step back and say, look, for this place to operate and to still be here and to be a place for people to come and play, it does need to make the money. Of course it does. But so much time, my heart is in the product as well. You know, I love the Dragon Ball. I love like Fab. I'm gonna be loving Digimon. I love Vampire: The Eternal Struggle. You know, I have played Magic, Pokemon. I wanted to try out Yu-Gi-Oh before we got stuck here. And then there's other games like Star Realms. I haven't even touched on Star Realms. And if you've watched any of my earlier videos, Marvel Champions, I just love that. You know, they're my top games. They're the games. If I could just concentrate on them, and my other project, the Dead CCG project, yeah, from years ago, games that people no longer play, really getting all them together and having an Australian base for that, that's huge for me. I've got big collections, they need to be sorted, but yeah. But if I could just concentrate on them and make the store known for that, that's my goal. You know, I'm about to add another thing as well. Rumble Slam, wrestling. How could I not, yeah? If you like Blood Bowl, you're going to love Rumble Slam. And that's another thing. Maybe I might support Blood Bowl, but Blood Bowl's got so much support. I might just run a league here. I know people that want to run them. But then they've got Rumble Slam, which will probably be one of the only providers for it. You know, no one wants to spend the money to get it in from England and try and support it for something that there's no scene for. That's what I do. I build scenes, and that's what I want to do. Other people can take advantage of that later on and start selling the product. But right at the moment, that's my interest. There's just so much to do. And I've got like a great team of people behind me with, you know, handling Magic, Flesh and Blood, and Dragon Ball. But there's always openings there for people to come in and like help out. Like if you've got an interest, just get in touch with us. Who knows? There might be something to do. You know what? I actually missed out on Final Fantasy there. I actually haven't talked much about Final Fantasy, but sorting those cards as well. Wow, the quality of those cards. Now, if you were looking at games, there's popular games, yeah, and normal card stock. But I am fully amazed at the Final Fantasy quality of the cards and the simplicity of the game. I've got a dad that comes in and he's got two young girls and they play Final Fantasy. It's that simple to actually pick up and play, but it also has another level there, a competitive level if you wanted to get into it. Simply put, the game is throw a card out of your hand that's worth 2 resources, or tap one of the guys on the field and that's worth 1 resource. So where Magic has the issue where if you're stuck with mana, like you're getting too much mana, too many lands or no lands at all, and you're stuck without an ability to play something, Final Fantasy is a game where you can, any of the cards in your hand, you can pitch them and use them as the energy that you need, very much like a Flesh and Blood type setup. You're pitching cards out of your hand, so you've potentially always got energy there to use to play something or to do something on the field. So very simplistic game, superb card quality. I don't think the card quality I've seen in any other game surpasses this. And I'm surprised it's not more fully supported in Australia, especially up this end of the world. So that's something that I'm pushing as well. For that, we started to supply singles. I'm looking at potential collections to bring in to help support that single scene and the base of players, but we'll see how that goes. I'm just making sure I haven't missed out on anything. Magic's always there. Yeah, just really exciting times at the moment. I'm going to set up. I've got another few more videos to do before the role playing and Final Fantasy starts today, so have a great one. See you on the next video. Morning everyone, Sunday. All right, yesterday, pretty good day. Had the role playing, had the Final Fantasy tournament go. So yeah, and the rest of the day I just got to spend by myself doing videos or yeah, just personal stuff. today, look to just get a whole bunch of videos done really. I will need to get to packing some orders and organising some things in regards to ideas. Today I might just re-look at them as well. I think I really just want to get some videos done and maybe even get some, what's it called when you get posts done ahead of time, schedule them, scheduled posts. So yeah, start getting a list and really taking this time to push forward, move ahead, because that's what's going to be the difference in business. Yeah, you'll have the people that enjoy their downtime, but if I'm putting those hours in, I will get that much further ahead. Yeah, it just is. If someone's putting 40 hours a week into something, or let's say 20 hours a week into something, because at the end of it, you've got your breaks, you've got, distractions and everything else. So of a typical week, if someone was to put 20 hours in, they will get a certain amount of work done. If I was to really push that label and put the extra hours in the days and maybe even boost that to 30 or 40 hours a week, my progress should be that much more ahead, yeah? Then it just becomes normal. It doesn't become work. Well, this isn't work to me. I find this enjoyable. I find it a challenge. It's always improving me and always learning new things and challenges. Oh my goodness, there's so many challenges. Why doesn't one stock move but another does? Why is one ad not doing something that another did and you haven't changed anything? Or why is one thing going gangbusters and another thing everyone's quiet on? It's just so many things. And, with this new Digimon that's come on as well and people are starting to talk about it, I'm trying to keep up to date with that and talk to my guys. Might have video meeting with one or two of my guys as well, just see what's going on. And yeah, that's business, and that's going to be the last video for Sunday, I think. So I'm going to wrap these up Friday to Sunday, and yeah, we'll start the new week with a new set of videos and everything set up, ready to go with the scheduled posts and all the plans for the week. Got a plan. All right. See you all.